What is good? This is Ahead of the Spread presented by Wager Talk. We're going to check out three games for the next day's slate. We check out the open numbers, notable line movements, discuss key matchups and angles. So you're ready for tomorrow's games. Um, sorry, I'm just getting a note here that the Twitter or our X is not streaming correctly. So hopefully YouTube is
StreamYard has
working.
been having problems with streaming to X. So
Okay, so YouTube should be fine. But all right, so I'm Ronald Cabang. Got Skee Prophet here with me today. Before we go into the games, got to talk about today, but also before that, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification button as well. How do I get this out of here? There you go. All right, so today, ugly day for me. I went 1-4. Two of the games I thought was pretty tight. So Miami team total under. I think that was one that probably should have won, but Miami ended up hitting 70% from three. Um, I mean, if they even hit 50% from three, they would have went under their team total. The other one was Houston. I got the -8. They ended up covering. Oh, sorry, they ended up winning by 7. Atlanta hit three threes in the last 60 seconds or 70 seconds of that game, ended up covering somehow after being down for most of that game. But it was a tough one. I the best I probably could have done was 3-2, but ended up being 1-4. Um, Overall, it's been pretty solid. So we were kind of due for a down day. Hopefully, we can get back on track tomorrow. But what about you, Ski?
yeah, I'm not happy with today. We talked about a lot of things, or I know I talked about a lot of things even from last night all the way till tip off, and I talked about some good stuff. But Golden State, what the hell kind of performance was that, man?
That
I
was
know I
rough.
get Steph Curry gets rolled out, it's whatever, but Jimmy going out there and not even trying to score, talking all that shit, man, it upset me. It made me angry. I
Yeah,
don't. That's one of those plays where if they just lose and they play and they just lose, I'm not this upset, even
yeah.
though I lost money. So I'm not happy.
Now I feel you. Hopefully, we can get back on track tomorrow. I did see one game that I liked for tomorrow, so I'll see if you agree with it. But let me share my screen here. All right, so the three games we're gonna go over: Lakers, Pacers. We're gonna go Clippers, Knicks, and then Boston. Sorry, Celtics and Suns. First up, we're gonna go Lakers, Pacers. So odds logic. If you guys are interested in this on our odds page here, um, check out the link in the description. Free 7-day trial. Just click on that. So it opened up Pacers -1.5. We're seeing it move pretty quickly over to the Lakers side, up to -2 towards the Lakers. The lowest I see is -1 at Pinnacle and South Point. Total opened up at 232. This is up as high as 235.5. Still 235 is available. Sorry, open up at 235.5, has come down to 235. Still has some 235s available. You guys know what I'm saying. Injuries. I will go over that real quick. I have it here. It's a little bit quicker. So we got Maxi Kleber out. Rui and LeBron expected to play. So they'll be pretty much healthy tomorrow. Pacers should be pretty healthy as well, unless anything came out in the last 10 minutes. So if we go over to themoneyballer.com, situational stuff here. Lakers coming off a loss as a favorite, so a bounce back spot. They did lose to Orlando. Got that one correctly the other day. So um, uh, first game of a back to back as well. They traveled to Chicago. This is their second game in the East Coast ski, and usually, I mean, we talk about it before, or like the coaches talk about it. When they travel across country, it's typically that second game where they get that jet lag. I mean, that could be what happened today with Golden State, but I'm not 100% sure. I just thought they would show up regardless. But they're in that spot right there where they might continue to struggle because they've lost three in a row. On the Pacers side, they do have the in-season revenge. First game of a back-to-back. They travel to Washington tomorrow. Letdown spot as well. They did beat the Wolves outright the other day. What are your thoughts here on this one, Ski?
Well, Lakers have been really good out the gate. Pacers have been good first half lately too. I'm not sure how good they are first quarter, but Lakers have been extremely good first quarter. So
Hmm.
That's my first thought. I mean, and it makes sense. Personally, it's my opinion. I think the Lakers starting lineup really, um, like the scoring threat of Doncic, Reeves, and LeBron is just supreme to a lot of other teams. So it makes sense why that first quarter they usually win. That's how I would look in this game.
I think that makes sense. I've been seeing that a lot. The Lakers first quarter seems like a lot of people have been betting that. Um, from a trend perspective, I don't really see anything significant on the Lakers side. Maybe this. I mean, first of a back to back, they have been covering a little bit. 7-4, Pacers 3-9 ATS on the first leg of back to back games. From a total perspective, nothing significant on the Pacers side. Slightly towards the under on the Lakers side. Their offense tends to struggle on that first leg of back to back games, but majority of these were prior to Luca being in the lineup. But um, I don't know if I could trust the Lakers right now in any way as far as like the full game goes. I believe Lakers were actually winning and covering this game here in that first quarter, and I think at half, if I'm not mistaken. And then the Magic took over in that second half. So I think if you guys like the Lakers, take that early, and before that jet lag starts to hit these guys and they struggle in that second half. Um, from a total perspective, I think the under might be the way to go. You see, Pacers they've gone under in three straight. The Lakers they've been giving up a chunk of points, and that's the reason why they've been going over. But if they're going to continue to struggle offensively, um, I think the under is the way to go because they gotta bring their defense back to what it was when Lucas initially started with the team. Their defense was really solid for that first like 10 or so games. If they can get back to that, this game should go under, in my opinion. Let's go to the second game. Clippers and the Knicks. This opened up at Clippers with minus 1.5 as road favorites. The total at 217.5. This has come up to -2 at most places. Still have 1.5 available. The total has come um, up to 218 at some places, but primarily 217.5. Still available from an injury report standpoint. James Harden is questionable. I saw that. And then on the Knicks side, Brunson continues to be out. McBride and Mitchell Robinson both didn't play today. But I just saw earlier they posted them as questionable for tomorrow. So not really out yet. If you look from a situational standpoint here, you got the Clippers 2+ days of rest or yeah, 2+ days of rest. This is their first game on the road after 4 straight home games. So first one on the East Coast, and then the Knicks they have the double-digit in-season revenge, but second leg of back-to-back games here. Real quick, Ski just got to point this out because it was pretty apparent how the Knicks really struggle when less rested or on the second leg of back-to-back games. It seems like um, this is really just a bad spot for them, even when they're home dogs. So I got to look towards the Clippers. I know it's the first game on the East Coast, but I mean, I can't see the Knicks offense really coming back to life here on the second leg of back-to-back games. I did take them today. That was my only winner, but that's because I felt like Dallas's defense was really going to struggle. I'm not sure Clippers defense will be that light on them. So I would look towards the Clippers here. What are your thoughts?
I'm looking at the Clippers. I think that the rest advantage is a big deal. I don't love the thought of laying with the Clippers on the road.
Hmm.
I don't love James Harden being questionable. And honestly, after today, I really prefer not to jump out there before guys are rolled
Yeah.
in. Um, but the rest advantage and all that stuff makes me think that the Clippers are the right side. As far as the total, I mean, if James Harden got rolled out, that would help an under, right?
Hmm.
Brunson out helps an under. McBride out. That's less scoring too if he misses this game. So I think a combination of all those things would have me look towards Clippers and under.
Yeah.
Also, if you look at last 5 games, Clippers are the number one defensive rated team. So
Yeah,
uh,
because I mean, so if you look at the Knicks' most recent run, right, they were losing quite a bit. They did beat Miami here, but for the most part, they were struggling offensively in a lot of these games. The games that they did end up winning or whatever, I mean, they beat a Washington team. Their defense kind of struggles. Dallas's defense really struggles when they play any type of slower team or defensive minded team. They tend to struggle offensively without Brunson. I think I had it here. Oh, I took it away. If we go to Knicks, without Brunson, they have been covering a little bit, but their offense, I think it's like 6-4 to the team total under. Um, so I think that their offense struggles, and you put that with the Clippers defense. Even if James Harden is out, I would still think that their defense is pretty solid for the most part. So um, I guess I would actually even look towards a Knicks team total under as well. But I do like the Clippers side a little bit more, especially with seeing how bad they've been here in their current spots. All right, let's go to
One comment here. Just want
yeah.
to
What?
clarify. B man says, wait, Harden is out.
No,
He is
I
not
have him
listed
as
as out yet. He's listed as questionable.
questionable.
But if we all bet the Clippers, then he'll probably be out.
Yeah. You gotta wait. This is the one that you gotta wait. Uh, sorry, James Harden. Let's see. How many games has he missed? All right, so they're 0-3 without James Harden. So you definitely gonna want to wait on that. Can't run to the window yet, I guess. Let's go to the last game here: Boston and Phoenix. This opened up at -3 for Boston. This has already come up as high as 4 at a couple places. Pinnacle and FanDuel, still 3.5s available pretty much across the board. Total has come down a bunch already. So opened up at 226.5. This has come down to as low as 225.5 over, 222.5 at Pinnacle. The highest I see is 224. That's at South Point, but FanDuel, BetMGM, they have 223.5. Injuries, what I see now is Tillman and Tatum out, and then Horford and Hauser are questionable, and then on the Sun side, Beal is out. All right, situational stuff here. Celtics, third game in 4 nights, fourth game in 6. So fatigue spot there. Not only that though, they've been on the road quite a bit. So this is their 6th road game in the last 7 games. Interesting thing though here, they did cover all 3 so far in the West Coast. On the Sun side, you have nothing significant, but this is the last of a 5 game homestand, and they've won 6 straight at home. The Suns have, and that's been against some, a couple decent teams here. You got Cleveland, Milwaukee. Milwaukee's been kind of what you call it, uh, like off and on, I guess you want to call it. All right, so this one was tough for me when I was like trying to look at this game earlier, but yeah, I don't know where to go with this one. One thing that I could think of is Boston team total under. That's kind of been a cash cow this season. But what are your thoughts here?
I was thinking, I agree with the market pushing the full game under. I mean, it makes sense with the
Mhm.
pace that both teams are playing at. Celtics the slowest in the league last 5 games, and Suns are 23rd.
Mhm.
And Suns actually been playing, solid, better defense lately. That's why they've been able to get some of these wins. So I agree with the market pushing it down towards the under. Phoenix also, I mean, hungry, trying to get that last playoff spot. I I think that the Suns will continue to play motivated.
Mhm.
I'm unsure what motivation we get from the Celtics. We've seen plenty of times, when they come off of wins, they've now won 3 straight. Like they sometimes comes out lackadaisical, and we could see that
Yeah.
in this next game. So if I have to bet on, motivation and who probably needs this game more, etc., Suns.
Mhm. And if you
And they've
look
been
at
playing,
it,
they've been playing well lately too. So
yeah, yeah, they've been playing really well, especially at home. And if you look at the Boston side, they've been winning in the West Coast. They've been covering, but look at the teams that they've been playing: Utah, Sac, Portland, Phoenix. Right now, compared to them, with how they've been playing recently, I feel like they're at a different level than these guys here. So I could see Phoenix covering. That makes sense to me, especially on the defensive side of the ball. And if it's a slower paced game, um, obviously it would be a little bit tighter. I do think that you called something out on the under. They're under in their current situations. Home dog 8-5 to the under. At home specifically, Suns are pretty strong to the under. On the road, Celtics are strong to the under. This is what I was talking about with the team total for the Celtics, though. That full game team total under has been very profitable this season. If you look at the last 10 games, right here, you can see that pace of play that you were talking about, 30th in pace of play, 22nd for the Suns. I know it says 20th in defensive rating, but if you drop it down to like 6 or 7 games, becomes a lot better as far as defense goes. And their offense has been putting up decent numbers. So I think they have what it takes to cover here. Um, it's just such a short number, 3.5. And that's the reason why I was kind of looking towards the team total under instead, or the just the full game under, like you called. Um, yeah, I think that's it for me on that one.
Team
Any
total
last
under for
words?
Celtics. I'm gonna check the number.
Yeah, team total
Make
under
sure
for
it's definitely
Celtics or
more
the
than
full
that.
game under. It's hard to take the Suns. I know they've been winning at home, but it's just asking them
It
to
opened at
beat the
114 and
Celtics.
a half, and it's down to 112 and a half already.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I get it.
yeah, that's a tough one. All right, let's go to
Suns have held a lot of their opponents. One, two, three, four, five, six. Six of their last seven opponents they've held under that team total.
yeah. That defense is pretty solid. Over the last 7 games, they played some pretty decent teams too.
Houston, Lakers, uh, Cleveland, Milwaukee. Yeah.
Pretty decent teams. Um, Let me just check some in. Oh, they've been struggling prior. I mean, their run just started like a week ago, or like the last 7, 8 games. So can't really. They're playing a lot different than they were towards the beginning of the season.
Right.
Um, all right, let's go into the top looks. Fuck, I forgot the banner. All right, so real quick before we go into the top looks, again, guys, if you guys like the show and how we go through the games, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to go directly to our capper pages, see how we've been doing, what packages we have available, you can see it scrolling on the banner down there. Ski Profit, if you go directly to his page, wt.buzz/hp. For myself, wt.buzz/rc. If you want to see if you want to get our NBA package for 7 days at a discounted rate, 33% off. NBA 33 is the coupon code you would want to use. Um, and I think I don't know what other promos they got going on over at Wager Talk, but just check out the deals site, a deals page on the website. They have a whole slew of deals there. All right, with that said, Ski, go ahead and uh, go over your top looks or any last comments too.
Yeah, I always want to let the chat know you guys are appreciated. It's late night everywhere, so yeah, we appreciate y'all staying up and tapping in with us. Looks for the show. I mean, we're probably gonna say all the same stuff. Boston team total under and the Suns on the spread. Clippers to win. Knicks team total under. Lakers first quarter. I mean, that's what I'm looking at out of what we talked about.
All right, for me, that first game, Lakers Pacers, probably the under in that one. For the Clippers Knicks, I would say Clippers, potentially Knicks team total under. And then the last game, Celtics team total under or the full game under. Both of those make sense as well. I haven't bet anything yet for tomorrow. Ski, I don't know if you have. I did put up um, but my college basketball plays the Sweet 16 already. Me and you talked about it right after the show. Did you make any plays yet for college basketball or what?
Yeah, I have my favorite one for Sweet 16 up. I'm probably gonna add a couple more up tomorrow for the Thursday or Friday. It's Thursday and Friday, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
tomorrow's Wednesday. Losing track of days. But yeah, I'll probably add the rest up. But I did put my favorite one up for college basketball already.
Nice. All right, so I put all four of mines up. Two on the first on Friday. Sorry, two on Friday and Saturday. Two on each day. MLB is coming up as well. Skee, I don't know if you're gonna touch on that early, but I'm probably gonna wait about like a week or so to get more data and you know how we are. But yeah, I'll be touching MLB as well. So hopefully you guys uh, get ready for that season as well. With that said, that's the end of the show, guys. Whether you fade or follow, it is on you to make that call. Good luck with all your actions. Until next time, peace.